Hi Leo, welcome into your mid-September 2023 Money and Career Tarot reading. I hope all is well in your Leo world. We're going to keep this specific set of readings simplistic, at least to an extent, and pull from the Gold Foil Tarot, if I could even say it, the Gold Foil Tarot. So let's attempt to do some shuffling. It's a very slippery kind of deck, and jump right into it for us. I'm being guided to remind you or inform you if you're new to my channel. I am a Leo sun. So I very much get your energy and your way of being. But for Leo, for mid-September, money and career, for Leo. Okay, flopping out. King of Pentacles, beautiful energy to begin. Feeling grounded, feeling on top of the world at certain points, and just buckling down and doing what you have to do. A wealth of energy is what I'm hearing, a wealth of motivation and materialistic wealth as well. But I feel like fruitful energy, to say the very least, in the sense of you having the chance to make more money, the chance to get ahead, the chance to make progress and see things work out for you. I also feel like you're more in control than you remember at times. And there's a sunny demeanor about you when you're at work, when you're running your business. It, of course, could be more than one situation. If I don't feel like it's as much when you're, say, just hanging out or wrapped up with your living situation. If you're running a business from home, that's a different story. I feel like that sunny demeanor is coming to be because of the passion, the energy that comes to be from you when you're wrapped up with it. But I feel like when you're at home, it might remind you why you want to change for some. You're not feeling as sunny as in comparison to other situations. But I feel like you are making money left and right. And I do sense that you're managing your money better than you were in the beginning of the month as well, more so in comparison to August and July. I'm also hearing a faraway land. A faraway land is on your mind, whether it's you wanting to travel and spend money on that, or be treated when it comes to that, not spend much or anything on that. But I also feel like for some, you're thinking about a move of residence. It could be a different place where you would you wish to work or run your business. But for a lot, I feel like you're meant to move to somewhere different, somewhere better for you, more aligned. Powerful success is now what I'm hearing. A second king, my friend. If I could even pick up the other one. But I feel like the energy at work, at home, it could be both. Maybe where you're running your business, it's not it. And I do feel like there's the potential to be spiritually messed with. And this could affect your desire to extend that workday or to make more money or to take on this or that or just continue trying. If it reminds me of me getting messed with or energy affecting me, or both, when I'm trying to get these readings done. And therefore, at times, I do just kind of give up. But I feel like everything's going to get done and not get done as it's meant to. But you have this knowledgeable vibe about you that is shining bright for people to notice, people of importance, people who don't need to notice but still will. A sense of your name, your work spreading for a lot drawn to the reading. But if you look at this imagery, and this is why I love this deck, it is glowing from the back, almost like peacock feathers. And so you strategically at times showing off. And at other points when you don't have the energy, the resources to do so, or you strategically, intuitively feel it's not going to benefit you or that situation, or what you're wishing to see go the distance, then you're just simply going to either not show off or, yeah, I'm hearing retract your feathers, okay? But when you feel something intuitively being reminded to you as to how to go about something at work, or when you're, running your business once again, when you feel the need to avoid this or that or delay something, trust that, because this feeling is coming from the core within you that's learned over time. And it could be a spiritual push. There's no doubt in my mind that spirits do at times give us intuitive feelings in order to guide us to and from what's meant for us. Does that make sense? Or not meant for us? To continue for Leo. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like for some Leos, there may be a sense of you at times having a lack mindset because you have a specific amount of money you need to gain, or you still need to gain that right opportunity for work and or an investment. But I feel like all the meanwhile, there's going to be a reminder of what's not meant to last, whether it's that living situation and or a job situation. It could be where you're meant to more so run your business, and so therefore where you're running it currently is temporary. But I feel like this also speaks upon energy. That energy in a situation is not it. It's not meant for you. You're not meant for it in the long run. But it also, people, right? Say, for example, you're at work and you're associating yourself with somebody and they're making you uncomfortable. That's a true sign right there that they're not your type of energy, or they need to work on their energy so that you can more comfortably associate yourself with them. But I feel like there's at least a couple people at work and or at home where you're being pushed to remember. I don't feel like it's a recognizing kind of moment. It might be for a select few. You're remembering for a lot that this person, these people are not meant for you. You are above them in energy. It just might find that they just rub you the wrong way, okay? Or you might find that they get in trouble or do something, it gets them in a sticky situation, and that may remind you at a kind of a distance that they're just not somebody you should be associating with, period. Keep your mind on the money is what I'm hearing, but don't, of course, again, continue or take on that lack mindset. Have it be more so like a vibe of you having your nose to the grind, staying in your own lane and not getting wrapped up with gossip, messy situations. Over talking is not going to always, for the most part, is not going to do you justice, right? Less is more. If you're spoken through by spirit, not that easy all the time, but especially when you are chatting with coworkers, with customers, with boss figures. Stuff of that nature, customers, clientele. For Leo to continue. Flying out. The Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's a push to recognize that you've already made a decision, and so that's going to work out in your favor. It could be more so that Spirit's narrowing down the options so that it makes it easier for you. It makes it more obvious of what is the right choice for you. But I feel like there are moments where you choose to not get a lot done, or you don't have a lot to get done, and that feels refreshing and healing and necessary just as much as the moments in the remainder of the month where you are having a lot to get done, having a lot to manage. Boiling down is what I'm hearing. I feel like there's a to-do list kind of vibe about you, even if it's more so a mental list in your mind, prioritizing, multitasking. Bouncing from one thing to the next in one, if not multiple ways. But I heard the word productivity, and so I feel like you are very productive in the remainder of the month, at least for the most part. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's meant to be busy 24/7. That's just not realistic, okay? There are moments where you do need to recognize that you need to recharge your batteries, okay? You're not an Energizer bunny, and nobody should expect you to be that way. But I almost feel like there's a vibe at a couple different points where when you have the chance to succeed more, to make more money, you're not in the mood. When you don't have the chance to succeed as much or in general or make as much money, or any for that matter, you're in the mood, right? That happens to me at my serving job sometimes, but that's obviously not every single time that you have a chance, or not, just sometimes. Random, but the Emperor. There's a sense of you being, in the driver's seat, very stern and strategic and goal-oriented, thinking about how to make sure that something works out for you. This could be tied into your finances. It could be more so taking your business to the next level, expanding it potentially. It could be more in regards to you wanting to move up in that company or gain that new job. I feel like for some it's about making sure that an investment for the future comes to be, and that another investment potentially works out for you. And so Spirit's saying, just trust your intuition. Do what you have to do. You're good, all right? Thinking about where you're about to move your next game piece and how to strategically move the next game piece, or your game piece after that situation is meant to come to an end or expand. Very interesting. Sit back in your throne and do what you have to do, because it's a very successful remainder to September, where you're going to wrap it up with a bow and feel like you made significant progress and feel like things are actually falling into place and working out for you. As we have the Four of Wands, there's going to be more than one reason to celebrate your golden way of succeeding throughout the remainder of September and gaining money and other levels of abundance through it all. And I feel like there's a commitment for the future. A commitment currently that you're being pushed to recognize potentially is not permanent. And so therefore, keep that in mind when it comes to imperfections, difficulties, obstacles. But there's a commitment of some sort for the future that is on your mind and very much part of your motivation for gaining more money, succeeding more, expanding and growing things, gaining progress once again. But this is a time of the month for you where you have more than one reason to celebrate once again as things fall into place for you and you succeed in such a golden way once again. It's your time to shine, your time to succeed, and your time to gain. Love it. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the remainder of your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.